Hey everyone, welcome in. So I know I'm a few days late, but I want to give a chance to kind of talk about this whole patch that they're having for us, right? So obviously we got this new battle pass. It looks fairly decent. It's definitely one of the better ones. Obviously, same thing. You crash rewards, get the ranks and the pearls. The Infernal Hunger limited event that's coming out. Fracture Plains, okay, Conqueror, Wild Brawl. So we kind of have the and Survivor's Bane. So we kind of have like the roadmap, an alley map for all the little mini games inside. We're gonna give a Hungry Moon again for a weekend. We're gonna get the Shade Stock. All right, nothing that I'm against here. All clans on decks. These are little small things that they're gonna keep coming in. Kind of a feature update of a Helicory dead screens. Who dies in raids? This is I don't even want to get into this. But um, I guess they're trying to make changes. Here's the big one: Battlefield class matchmaking changes. With our current matchmaking system for battlegrounds, in rare cases it would cause a large imbalance between the melee and range classes between the two teams. We adjust our team's matchmaking system to ensure classes are more evenly distributed between the two styles of range and melee. Now, I've always said that this game is a little bit more punishing for melee or melee than it is for range classes, and I think that comes from the fact that in order for you to really be an effective, you know, melee class, you need to be more or less a whale. It's very you could probably be a barb, um, and be okay because of Undying Rage. You could, obviously stack some shields on top of it, make it extremely hard for them to kill you or outlast people. Um, as soon as Undying Rage is done, you're probably dead if you don't get out of there. I know that Crusaders are really great right now, but everybody wants to not remember how crap they were from Hell 1 to Hell 5, and they really didn't get good until Mastery came out that allowed some of those base skills that make Crusader really good extend either duration or exchange the range of it, before they really became a much better class than they were previously, right? And even then, there were still other classes that were much more enjoyable than Crusader was. Um, but I think Crusader's in a great spot right now. The range classes is the problem that I have with range classes is not so much that they're range, is that every person who plays range is allergic to the point in battlegrounds. If you see a DH and you see the circle in front of them, they're they're right outside the point, right? Like that much is certain. You can almost always find a DH by spawn point, maybe, uh, or you can find them trying to run around for the globe somewhere. They're generally never on the point trying to help you push it, and that's like the problem that I have with it. Um, I do think that they have to balance the matches a bit, mainly for the fact that I have been in games um where they're so stacked of one class that our class doesn't counter it, and unfortunately they just push the point right on us, right? Like there's nothing really that I can do. I want to present this really quick as a little bit of a, how I want people to understand, this meme. I know that it's a meme, but it's very, very much on point, right? My parents in their 30s, husband, wife, let's buy a house. Me in my 30s, get on the fucking point. That's all I'm asking you to do. You got one goddamn job. Get on the goddamn point. These DHs are allergic to the point, and it's annoying as hell. Okay? All right, let's move on to that. We're done with the whole battleground thing. Okay. the gem splitting. Now, this is good, but I want to tell you guys those composite gems are coming. If they allowed you to split it, it's for a purpose. They didn't spend resources of development on a system that was never there. I know that maybe you could say, well, they didn't have the foresight to know when they launched the game that people would want to revert after they upgraded. Okay, but it didn't have to take them almost 2 years for them to come up with a gem splitting. So this was put on a ticker through the development path and said, where do we put it? And somebody has to justify the cost and the resources spent for that. Composite gems are coming. I can tell you that, guys, right now, by them putting this gem splitting, I know that before when they announced it to us, China was, not happy with it, and they even reverted back before our servers over here in AA were even up and going. But so what did they do? Or what do I think that they did, right? I think what they did at this point is said, hey, you know what? We're going to put the idea into their mind that this could possibly come at some point in a later date. Let's give them a year of farming hidden layers and gathering gems through these little tiny events where they can get a few and they can buy the ones from the hill vendor. And eventually they're going to get to a point where they're actually sitting on more gems than they need, or some of them are. And we're going to bring in composite gems so that they have another goal to chase. Is that a little bit tinfoil hat? Maybe. Do I think it's coming? Absolutely. Would I bet any of you guys? Absolutely. I'd take any bet that it's coming. Whether I think it'll be closer towards December than the 2-year anniversary, just because I think in the 2-year anniversary they're gonna drop another bomb on us. But yeah, I think closer to December you're gonna see composite gems come back. Let's see, what else do we have on here? Improved search functionality. No, if you don't have a warband by now, I don't know what you're doing. Inventory. Nobody has this but whales. Screw those guys. Let's see if anything is in the China that is not in our really quick. Let's see. Conquest, Zulu Forest, Chaos Realms, Battlefield Matchmaking, and Optimize. They do have the bug fixes already here. Last damage for work anomaly issues. Nothing there. I do want to show this. Where is it? They have like an own event over there where they're gonna get double gems and whatnot again, and we again get shafted. Now I don't want to put this on NetEase and them, kind of going, obviously catering to their main market. I want to put this on Blizzard because clearly they didn't negotiate for us. They didn't negotiate for the NA players. They didn't negotiate for anybody outside of the region of China. And that's not on NetEase because they're contractually obligated to do only what they're contractually obligated to do. But the rest of us getting screwed just sucks. Just sucks. Do I think it's going to change? Nah, if I'm not obligated to do anything for you guys, I'm not going to do it either. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Time is money, friends. All right, let me see if I got anything else to share with you guys here over this whole patch thing. No, I think we're good here. Well, guys, until next time, I'll see y'all.